Today you join me, I Light, in my Civic Type R. And welcome to a summary of my first track day. And of course, this Type R's first track day as well. So, let's get started. Firstly, the first track day went with Speed Ventures at Willow Springs Street of Willow. Honestly, it was pretty eye-opening. I woke up at 4 AM to drive all the way there. And yes, some tips I learned is maybe next time probably just book a hotel nearby so I don't have to wake up at that early. I did get pretty tired around the 4th session, but for the first 2 sessions we are doing a lead follow drive with the instructor, and I think it's pretty important. That's the session where we learn to do the correct driving line on Streets of Willow and everything. And then second session we practice some point buys and all the basic safety maneuvers on track, of course. And the third session is when we really got a chance to open this car up. But before we do that, we passed the 1-year ownership of this vehicle now for me, and there's some changes. For one, I now have a dash cam, and another thing is this car is currently on Cup 2s. Yep, to prepare for the track day, I did get Cup 2s ordered for this car, Michelin Cup 2s. These tires are super grippy. They are quite a bit louder than the PS4S's, but more noticeably, in terms of differences, they pick up a lot of stuff. Like, I pick up so many rocks. Like, after the first tracks, someone went off in a different group during the second session, and when I got on the track on second session, the turn 2 of Street of Willow is just full of rocks. By the end of that session, my tires, the Cup 2s, have pretty much been covered by rocks. But other than that, I had some track wrap in the front of the car, and as well as duct tape numbers on the side of the car as well, since it's a requirement. And let's talk about how the car felt on track. So Streets of Willow, quite interestingly, is a very much smoother track than I was expecting. So what I was able to do is, for once, for the only time while doing my 1-year ownership, 1 year and a month ownership of this car, where I felt like, yep, I could feel the car in Plus R mode and it is still smooth. So I did run the whole day in Plus R mode. Well, Plus R mode does not work on any sort of street driving. For the smooth track surface of Willow Springs, it worked really well. More than that, the Plus R steering, which I complain to be feeling artificially heavy in the cities, actually felt pretty well. It felt lateral on track. Surprising to me. Let's talk about some car performances. Towards the end, it was a very hot day that day. I don't know Fahrenheit degrees, but it did get up to 36 degrees Celsius. So it was pretty hot. And the tires towards the end of session 3, session 4, I did feel them to start dropping off a little bit. But overall, the car itself felt great. I did notice the brake pedal got noticeably softer in session 4, so I think that was a sign for me that brakes are starting to overheat. Probably need some more track specific fluids as well. Right now we just got on the freeway. You can hear a little bit. There's slightly more trunk lining going on with the Cup 2s on the freeway, and definitely noticeably more tire noise as well. But overall, Cup 2s, I actually think it's great, but I wouldn't really actually, if I were to just drive on the streets, I would still swap them out, which I did. I have a set of Continental Extreme Contact Sport 02s coming on a set of 18-inch wheels that you guys will see hopefully in a few weeks when they arrive, and I'm hoping that would increase my ride quality a bit. Yeah, temperature wise, Right now they're just running a cool 192 degrees Fahrenheit. In the first two sections didn't even get any hotter than 220 degrees Fahrenheit. In sections 3 and 4 it did go all the way up to 260 Fahrenheit. I only did 4 laps in 5 laps in section 4. That's why on the 4th lap I felt like, yeah, the engine's getting hot, brakes is feeling soft, and the tires are definitely overheated. So I just ended there. But overall, this car handled great on track. It goes wherever I point it to go. The tail swings off. It does do a bit of lift up over there. I didn't go all traction control off. I only went traction control reduced. Because it's my first time on track, so I don't really want to crash the car either. But overall, it felt great. Let's talk a little bit about wheel springs. Wheel springs, turn 1 you gotta keep to the left. Turn 2 is tricky. I still haven't mastered turn 2. I always turn way too early. It's a very late apex for turn 2. Turn 3 on the left turn, it's so I'm trying to remember the track right now. Not really in my memory anymore. It's a left hairpin turn. It's also a late apex. There's a lot of late apexes for Streets of Willow. Overall, I think I did a pretty good time. I'm pretty outdated. There's a lot of F05 in a different group, but I did have the fastest lap time of the beginner group at 133.5. Although, however, I did find I did rent a transponder from Speed Ventures. According to that, my fastest time was 133.65, I believe. According to the cars, the Honda Log R app, my fastest time is 133.88. So that's a bit interesting. During section 3, the Honda Log R app was saying I did a full second faster than the Speed Ventures transponder. But yeah, overall it's very interesting. But I think this car definitely belongs on the track. It felt alive there. Without ado, let's just look at some more track footage. I did apologize for this track footage. They're from my dash cam because the GoPro overheated after the first session. Alright.